Hi, my name is Bettina Campolucci Bordi. I'm a cookbook author and a plant-based chef, and I'm extremely honoured to be part of the It's Time festival. I'm extremely passionate about sustainability, about the environment, about soil health, about our food producers and how and where we get all of our food from. I'm so honoured to be part of this amazing initiative and hope that you enjoy the recipes that I will be showing to you. Hi, my name is Bettina from Bettina's Kitchen, and this is actually my kitchen, for real. Welcome to Bettina's Kitchen, and let me show you around. Here are my cupboards. There's my rice cooker. Everybody should have a rice cooker. This is one of my favourite meals. That's really good. So this is actually where I do all my recipe testing for my books. It's a tiny space that I try and utilise as well as possible. And I'm going to show you some really cool recipes. We're going to be cooking my version of the Korean pancake with vegetables that have been lying around in the fridge, and we're going to put them to good use. I call these vegetables that are stuck behind the fridge or at the back of the fridge the sad vegetables, the ones that you've had the best intentions with. And this is a really good fridge raid recipe. And we're going to use the whole broccoli. We chop off the end. We're just going to slice it a little bit thinner and even through. So, because these stems just get discarded, poor guys. Wash your veg. I'm going to use some onion, and the garlic is for the really yummy dressing. Spring onions, and I use the whole spring onion. This bit's really tasty as well, so don't discard that. Carrots can get quite soft and soggy, but they can still be used. We are going to do the pancake batter. Chickpea flour, buckwheat flour, gluten-free mix. You can use just buckwheat flour or rice flour, or buckwheat and rice, or buckwheat, rice and chickpea. You don't have to be gluten-free to use these guys. A bit of salt, a tiny bit of baking powder. Can you see that? It's not much. And then we've got some bicarbonate of soda, so you just want a little bit of that. So the bicarb, the baking powder and the salt will make this batter really light and fluffy. Right, so the key here is consistency. Quite runny, but still got some thickness to it. You can get a big pancake, so we're going to use a big pan. There we go, that's quite big. One pancake is enough for either one person or one to share. It depends on how hungry you are, really. So before we start cooking this, I'm going to show you how to do the dressing, because once the pancake's cooked and is really nice and crispy, you want to sort of dig into it straight away. So we are going to start off with some tamari. Tamari is actually soy sauce, more potent because it's more concentrated in taste, and it's naturally gluten-free. Olive oil, maple syrup, and we're going to grate the garlic in. There we go. You bang that in. And you can actually add chilies, spring onions, shallots, but this is our base, and that's going to be the dipping sauce for this. So out of all of my recipes, this is the one that's probably been cooked the most. It's a very tasty way of getting rid of those sad vegetables.
How long would you fry them for?
You fry it off until it's kind of charred. In with the broccoli as well. These guys definitely need to be cooked properly. I'm going to put the spring onions in. They cook really quickly. Pancake batter in. I'm going to add a little bit of oil to the sides. I'm going to put the temperature down a little bit. I don't even know if this is going to work, but here we go. We want the other side to be crispy as well. There we go. I'll crisp it up. That's not too shabby. We're going to top it off with sesame seeds, slightly toasted, and then that's it, sorted. This is a really quick dinner to put together. Basically, you've got your vegetables, whatever you've got left over in the fridge. It can be carrots, it can be courgettes, spring onions, aubergines, your usual suspects. You just bang them in the pan and then make your pancake batter, and there we go. Our Korean pancake, super nice and crispy, and we've got our dressing here. If you've got some fresh herbs, you can put those on top as well, or if you've got some wonky lettuce lying around in one of your bags in the fridge, you can put that on as well, and it's a really good way of eating your greens. Right, I'm going to go in There's a good piece. Dip it into that nice sauce. This is one of my favourite meals. That's really good. Let us know what you think in the comments, and subscribe, like and share if you want to see more of this. I'm going to try some, Nick.
Please, yeah.